buckets. That's what you need.
Jordan Poole setting up Iguodala. Iguodala off back iron. So Josh Giddey, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Kenrich Williams, Alexei Pokuševski, and Iguodala. Nobody strips it any better than him.
Where Coach Kerr kept Steph out even longer because they were playing so well.
Robinson-Earl traveled there with an extra step. You know, Otto Porter Jr. is new to the...
When we really need buckets, when we really need to hit your shots, that's what it's about. He knocked it down, and his teammates are like, okay, he's with us. He can play. He can knock down that shot after a double team from Steph, after we move the ball. The frustration builds if you miss shots like that where it's amazing ball movement, you did everything right, and you clank one. And him knocking that down, and his teammates are like, okay, yeah, Otto Porter, yeah, he can knock that down.
Because that's the little dividends of trust from a Draymond, a Steph, an Iguodala that, you know, when it's the real time, I need you to rail that, and he did. Porter committing the foul there. But, you know, Damian Lee has been part of the group, so they trust him there. JT NBA as a role player. And that just, the 2 threes by Otto have been very good. I think good for him and good for where he fits in.
And superstars love playing with guys who want those shots, who are not shying away from those
there you
shots.
go.
The Damian Lee's, how many big shots has he made? It's almost like he's hunting those shots. He's ready to shoot it. No hesitation.
Jordan Poole, nicely done. Now, this will be interesting minutes for Jordan. He's had a very rough game. He was 2 of 9 shooting. Young guys sometimes start poor. Okay, I can't pull out of it. You get better where, okay, ugly couple quarters, but then a good segment of good basketball as Porter rebounds the miss.
If you can just be solid, the ball movement is going to give you opportunities to drive. Oh, my goodness.
And that was an audacious 3. Poole missing there. So Maladon and Pokuševski, Kenrich Williams, Robinson-Earl, and Giddey. Incredibly young group for OKC. Pokuševski pulled the string air ball. Iguodala kicked that.
Game, the Warriors just had to lock in and pick their intensity up.
And speaking of intensity, Toscano Anderson with a beautiful steal, and then he's fouled on the breakaway.
That was an off. Turn it on at some point. It was just a matter of when. It happened in that 3rd quarter. Look at this run. Massive.
Kenrich Williams couldn't get that off. JTA was there. Giddey spinning and blocked by Juan again. And then credit Giddey for the second effort.
Warriors are saying nothing easy. You had to work for that one. Tip your hat.
There's no JTAs in the Australian League. I'll tell you that right now. Still a long way to go, but the Warriors want to keep building on this. Glenn mentioned this was the group in Sacramento that played so well the first 7 minutes of that 4th quarter. Wiggins on the post-up and flipping it up and in.
Expose him down there. He's smaller. Put him in the basket. Give it to him. Let him go to work. Got great position, too.
Always look up, and Andrew Wiggins has 17 points. Kenrich Williams, but that was the flyby by JTA that forced that miss.
The effort we're talking about.
For Jordan, keep the ball moving and take care of the ball. That's the question as he becomes the de facto backup point guard. Wiggins off the heel of the rim, easy rebound. Otto Porter kicking it back out, and they'll use a little clock. And then Porter was held. 5 fouls, too. See Draymond still working with Jordan. One knocked away from Draymond Green, and Giddey pushing the other way. Kenrich Williams attacking. Juan is there. Giddey corner 3. There's a lot to like about Josh Giddey, and Steve Kerr is going to make sure. Wiggins turning and firing it in and rattling it home.
Wiggins has been so important this game. He's gotten to a good rhythm. That was a tough shot, but he's feeling good.
So Gilgeous-Alexander with 22. He's been the offensive lifeline, drawn all that attention. Now Giddey, who also is a very good passer. Kenrich Williams, Draymond's there along with Wiggins. They knock it away, and another stop for the Dubs.
Did you see the coaches bounce up off of their chairs and like, double him, get the ball out of his hands when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got the ball, and it worked out again.
Wiggins on the post-up. Gilgeous-Alexander has the 5 fouls. That's the matchup they want to go to, and he's doubled. Porter in the corner, off back iron, but Draymond will track it down. You're buying minutes also for Steph to come in and be the closer.
Oh,
dangerous pass there.
They're trying to go right
to finish. Nicely done.
Sometimes if you just explode really quick after you get the ball in, they're just not ready to play defense yet. You're just moving faster than everybody else.
You said Jordan, he started 2 of 9, but he's 2 for his last 3 now, and he's got 2 fourth-quarter buckets. Catch and shoot 3 from the dangerous one. It shagged this game.
That's where they're trying to go at him on the defensive side. He has a problem on the offensive side.
Poole back-to-back driving layups.
How about that burst of speed, that change about him? But he just stays within himself. He's going to be solid. He's not going to turn the ball over. He's not going to over-dribble. He's going to get to his floaters. He's going to take the right drives. That's the kind of player that Coach Kirk can trust.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a step-back 3. They double a game.
He is showing out. He's got so much game. The degree of difficulty on that shot was high.
Steph Curry is checked back in. Steph did not score in the 4th quarter in Sacramento. They didn't need him to. Jordan Poole was going for his 3rd.